everybody. Recently I put up a video with some intros and endings to the 5 or 6 songs we've been studying, and then one of my good buddies here on YouTube, Kent Hewitt, put up a video with a bunch of great endings, and I actually picked up a few ideas from him. But I thought of a bunch more endings that I hadn't really talked about, and so let me go through a few of them right now with you. And I'm just thinking about, let's see, a ballad, maybe Bewitched. So the singer or whoever hits the note and then go through the cycle with major 7th chords till you get there, and then resolve it to C. On any last chord, especially if it's a major chord on a jazz ballad, it's really popular to put in the sharp 11 like that. So I could incorporate that into this ending. All right, I'm thinking of some famous endings now, and there's this or that kind of ending. I call it the Chicago ending because, you know, Frank Sinatra ends Chicago, ends that song that way. Why not take all of me? I don't know how many songs this would work on, but you can modulate up a minor third and then back down again and end the song. And I do that on When I Fall in Love. So, when I fall in love. So that's the modulation. I was in E flat, right? And then modulate up a minor third to G flat. And back to E flat. And then, you know, any kind of a surprise ending. And then that sharp 11, just think of an F major triad over the E flat chord, and give you a nice, and you know, that's using the Lydian mode, which is like the brightest, happiest, most beautiful sound in the whole universe, supposedly. Used to play with a fellow, Del Baroni, great bass player and singer and arranger, and he had an ending for Cheek to Cheek that, you know, is useful for a lot of songs. So tag ending. So it's just a triad, and then kind of the same thing in F, but like that, or not the same thing, it's just a do, re, mi, but, and then, and you could maybe go, or something like that, but I think this way is the best. Maybe stick a little stinger on the end there. Now, you know, both Kent and I covered this ending where you go down from the minor 7 flat 5 up a tritone away, minor 7 flat 5, and then you can work your way through a variety of chords here, like this. But, you know, there's all kinds of varieties to this. You can use sharp 9 chords all the way down. And then, once again, that sharp 11, even on a dominant chord, makes a pretty good ending. I mean, there's infinite varieties on these things. So like on... So here it is, but the way I do it, so I do this part, and then I switch up to here to like, to get the next little part, and then come all the way back for that. And, you know, I stole the idea, not the exact notes, but the idea I stole from Art Tatum. Give it to the bass player on Under My Skin. I've got you. Oh, where's my key? I've got you deep in the heart of me, under my skin. And I like you under my skin. Or even just a scale. And I like you under my skin. So just a major scale. Yeah. I call this one my Georgia ending because I use it on Georgia. Georgia on my mind. So you hit the note and then those are sixth chords. So I got the root in the fifth, third, sixth, holding the melody. Just take it up chromatically. Right? Got a pretty horrible chord there, but you know, you're just passing through it. Yeah. Country endings tend to go, you know, like go up. You know, jazz endings are, you know, tend to go down. But country endings tend to go up. So like on the end of a Choo Choo Chiboogie, take me right back to the track, Jack. Take me right back to the track, Jack. I guess you could do it here, but definitely right there. Just a, you know, sixth chord, a half step underneath, and take it up like that. All right? Now, just like intros, there's just like an infinite number of ways you can end a song or begin a song. And, you know, I like to work out endings, you know, to play with my band. I can't wait to get on the road again. So let's talk about a couple of surprise chords that you can put on the end of songs. Really cool surprise ending. I think it's like you go down to the flat six maybe and play a major seventh chord, and I do that on After the Love Is Gone. So to an A flat. You know, you can go really to any dominant chord as a surprise chord. So suppose you're in F, you know, you could go to F sharp or even F sharp major seventh, not a dominant, but F sharp seventh, and go to there, right? You could go to E flat and then to F. What about E? You know, that could be considered a dominant chord too, because when you play this, if you put a C on the bottom, it's some weird kind of dominant chord, but even just without the C as a sharp 9 chord, right? And I think I do that on. And just end it there. All right, I think I'll end the video there too. Now, before I go, I'm going to start a new series. I'm not finished with my old series because I want to do a few modern things with Fly Me to the Moon and those other songs, but I want to start a new series of maybe 4 songs. And I need to include a ballad this time. So I was thinking Bewitched, but you know, if you have a ballad that you really like, it's got to be something fairly popular, Misty, I suppose, but you know, I'd rather not do that one. But a good ballad would be great. Green Dolphin Street's going to be one of them. And then, I don't know, you know, if you have ideas for you know, the 4 songs I should use, and I'm going to demonstrate, you know, closed voicings, open voicings, rootless voicings, improvisation, diminished scale, altered scale, crazy, weird, made-up scales, chordal voicings, reharmonization, cover all these things step by step. I like to do it on fairly easy songs, maybe some stuff in the key of C, because it's always on piano, it's helpful to learn the concepts in the key of C before you take them into other keys. And so that's it. So please like and subscribe, leave me a comment, give me some suggestions on the 4 songs, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks.